Long 2 months, a little over 2 months. I thought that I've been talking to our coaching staff, especially this week, when we drive back to the apartments from the Superdome, saying that we really don't think that's a 1-8 team we see practicing, their effort and the way they work. And we approached this week as a team that, the first half of the season was really kind of dead and buried. It was almost like a funeral. So we kind of looked at it as that's over with. And we're going to start a new season. And the players really, you have to credit their work ethic and resolve coming out to work every day. And so our guys, their feeling is that we're 1-0 now. We're 1-0. So I'm proud of them. I think we were able to execute. We faced some adversity with some injuries. We got down to, I think, 18 guys tonight, and some other guys had to step into positions they don't normally play. LJ had to come in and play jack and got an interception for a touchdown. Courtney Smith played defensive end, so a lot of guys stepped up. Had some new players come in, off the street and make huge plays. Cameron McGlenn came in not too long ago, this week, and stepped in and, was like a veteran out there and made some big plays. Took care of the ball. We had the 1 turnover. Previous 2 games, we had 11 turnovers in 2 games. So the 1 turnover today was fixable. I thought Kurt played solid. We really protected him well. Tonight. It's the best protection we've had. When you protect Kurt like that, he can, play at a high level. I thought Donovan, for the 3rd game in a row, really, showed his veteran presence in making the plays when the ball's in the air and he's going and getting it. And, he and Kurt are on the same page. That's good to see. So I think the only thing I'd like to see us do a little better at is our kick return game tonight. But I thought it's a huge win for our program, and now we move forward. We have a lot of football left to play, so we're excited about it tonight, but we have a lot of football left to play.
So how important is the veteran chemistry from Rocco to Morgan, as you try to, catch some momentum at this point?
It's taken a while. They've both been hurt. Donovan got hurt in camp. Missed some time, then he came back and got dinged up again, and Kurt got hurt. And so, it's been a timing issue. I think they feel each other now. I mean, the numbers show it. That's what we've been waiting for. In the last 2 weeks, it's been there, but, we turned the ball over. We turn the ball over like we did the last 2 weeks, you're not going to win. So we took care of the ball tonight, executed, and certainly Donovan made some huge plays going over the wall and sacrificing his body. And, that's what you look for from Donovan, and he's making those plays.
Was Kurt healthy all week? Was there a question that he was going to start?
I'm surprised he played tonight. I really am. When I sat here last Saturday, I didn't think I had any quarterbacks healthy. So I'm proud of Kurt. I'm proud of Kurt's mental toughness and physical toughness. There's a lot of players that are playing banged up. And with our record, and you look at guys' effort when they come out to practice and work every day with the record that we had during the week, it says a lot about their character, their professionalism. So I'm surprised he practiced. I'm surprised he even played.
A lot of sparks flew tonight, with the ejection of James Bryant. Just talk about the intensity that you saw.
You want that intensity. Certainly there are levels of intensity, and I think you're looking at a bunch of guys that have really had a lot of losses here in the past 2 months. So emotionally, they're, like you said, it sparks. And I'm glad they were fired up in wanting to protect the lead that we had. And, when it gets physical, we got to maintain our cool. Certainly we have to do that. But, with what our players have been through, I'm glad they have passion about it.
Looking at the losing streak from the back end of it, how challenging was it for you as a coach trying to find motivational tactics or maybe new motivational tactics after a few weeks?
Well, I think honesty is, as a coach, as a former player, I played a long time, I think honesty with our football team is important because, football players are smart. They smell panic. They smell lack of integrity. So it was honesty. And when I watched our team practice, as we got healthier, I told him, you're not a 1-8 team in my mind. I mean, tactics, I think maintaining resolve in a way we go about our day and maintaining it and not trying to change a lot of things around. In fact, this week we took the pads off them on Tuesday. We took the pads off them, and we had one of our best practices. I mean, they responded well to it, kept them healthy. I think that, I told my wife, I've never lost 8 in a row of anything in my life except probably blackjack. So, and I'm not a gambler for that reason, but it's been tough on all of us. Not many of us have been through something like this, but we have 8 more games to go, and we were banged up, and we got a lot of tough teams we're playing. Philly's a tough team. I want them to enjoy this tonight. We have a tough road trip against Philly, and it'll be interesting to see how our team approaches it, their work ethic this week.
Whether you thought it was another moment of honesty or if it was also a little bit of a motivational tactic, one of the things you mentioned a lot over the recent weeks was you're waiting to see these guys really play. Did you get a sense, I imagine you got a little bit of that today.
Well, during the week, I sensed it. I just sensed it, the way they practiced and approached their day. Because last week really hurt them because we played well against Spokane, but we turned the ball over and lost, and there was some encouragement. We had Kurt back, and then we went into the Chicago game. We turned the ball over a bunch again. So then it was like, gosh, how can we get through this mess, and push through? But they came out Tuesday and they really worked hard. We had a great practice, and I saw Kurt come out there and practice, and I was surprised to see him go, and I'm just proud of him. But I don't want this to be like it's like we're gonna just won a championship. It's we've won a game in our minds right now. We're 1-0 into season 2, we're calling it, and we're capable of doing what we did tonight. We've certainly been capable, and we need to move forward from it and build on it.
I like it down here. I like winning. But I think we played well tonight on all 3 phases of the game. First half, I was making a lot of mistakes. It took me a while since I just got here Monday. This is my first game. It was forming chemistry was kind of hard with new people and learning the schemes of the defense and everything. But I tried to respond well in the second half and just try to help the team win, do my part.
You did that with not 1 but 2 interceptions. I mean, just talk about your production. Did you surprise yourself your first game with this team? Or?
No, I didn't surprise myself. Every time I go out there, I just try to do my best and just do my part and just make plays, and the plays came to me when I did my job, and I was just blessed to be out there and be in the right spot at the right time.
If I heard Coach right, you were playing a little bit out of position tonight. Did I hear more than you were saying?
I don't know, but anywhere they put me, I just do my best and just do the scheme of the defense and just try to do my part and ball out, really.
Where's your normal position? Maybe I should ask you that. Where do you normally play versus where you play at tonight?
I usually play in the middle where Emor plays, but in Spokane earlier this season I was playing backside, so I got used to it. And down here is just getting chemistry with the other guys. And I just felt comfortable back there tonight, and I just made plays when they came to me.
Donovan, games like this, or even stretches like these last 3 games, this is reasons why you came to town. If you could talk about what this game meant to you.
Coming to New Orleans, it was really. I was thinking, this team had great chemistry last year. I played them last year when we was in Philly. The first game we came down here, we beat them by 1 point. So this team has some integrity, some guys that wanted to, play hard, and they was going to fight to the end. So when I came down here this year, I was expecting the same thing, and I knew we had it all along. We just haven't had that chemistry, that we were supposed to have during the training camp. Like Coach said, we had the injuries, we had the bruises and the bumps, guys, not able to play because of the injury bug. But I think the second half of the season, we're going to pick it up and show people, not only, the VooDoo fans, but everybody around the league, that we can't compete with anybody.
And for the second straight week, I mean, you and Kurt hook up for an opening touchdown, the first play of the game. Just tell me, how did that set the tone tonight for your 3 other touchdown passes and then y'all's win ultimately?
Well, honestly, it's just a blessing, man. It's none of me. know, it's not me. It was all the offensive line, Kurt Rocco and Coach Pat calling the great plays, you know, and I just did my job, what they brought me in here to do, catch balls, and I just do my job. I just continue to try to fight hard and try to uplift these guys when I see them down. And tonight, I didn't see none of that tonight. I seen everybody, you know, with great spirits, everybody laughing, everybody happy, energized, and it felt great. You know, me and Kurt hooking up on the first play for the third week in a row. I don't know. So what is that, a hat trick they call it, or whatever? So, I mean, I'm gonna call it a hat trick, but it was a great feeling, and I just hope and pray that we continue to fight and keep doing those same things for these last 8 games.
Seemed like it was a little hard to stay on the field though for you.
Yeah, it was. You know,
I'm talking about going over the wall on touchdown.
Yeah, it was, and you know, playing this sport, you're going to go over the wall. And me with my 6'3" frame, I never really go over the wall that much. But tonight, it was just like I had to go over the wall. I have a little, I don't know what it is on the back of my nacho cheese mustard, something on the back of it. I don't know what it is. But, you know, I'll do anything, man, just to get us this win. And, you know, if it's cause for me to sacrifice my body, regardless of our record, I'm going to do it because I'm just that type of athlete.
And Coach was saying that, you know, while this is so important, you can't really see it as you won a championship, you know, you just have an 8-game losing streak. So how do you take that going forward and just try and build on this one win?
Well, you take it in stride, you know. Like you said, you enjoy tonight, and we come back to work Tuesday like we never won the game, you know. So we continue to fight and keep being that underdog team that everybody's going to see we are anyway. And we continue to fight and have that mentality like, you know, we haven't won yet. You know, we're 1-0 in the second half of the season, but to me, we're still, you know, a losing team. And at the end of the day, we have to fix that, and it's going to be fixed. So we just have to go on this 8-game win streak and get into the playoffs and hopefully, you know, win this Arena Bowl.
And you're going against a certain familiar team next week, huh? Any early thoughts about that?
Right now, I'm going to leave that alone because I would, you know, say a few things, but I'm going to leave it alone. It's a good team in Philly. They're a great organization, great fan base. You know, I still have a lot of fans up there, but I'm going up there to get a victory. And with me and my teammates, this guy here who had 2 picks tonight, we're going to go out there and we're going to do our thing, man, and we're going to bring this victory back to New Orleans.
And Cameron, one last thing. What did you see in the Cleveland offense that you were able to pick apart just as a defensive unit tonight?
It's only so much you can do in an arena. So I just played the position I was told to be in, and the plays just came to me, and I was just blessed to be in the right spot at the right time.